The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought me some tea Earl Grey hot. The lights are turned way down low. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. When we finally kiss goodnight. How I hate going out in the storm. But if you...
Really?
Shut up, Wesley. All the way home, I'll be...
Warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying. And my dear...
We're still goodbye, then. But
as long as you love me so, make it so.
make it so. Make it so.
And there it is. I still love that. Every year I pull that up and watch it. It is so cool. All right, guys. Good morning. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Just looking at my FT8 here. So I made contact with Japan pretty early on this morning. And then I got, who else? Oh, Puerto Rico. So Japan, Puerto Rico, and then KO4 AFL, who's in the chat right now. He started calling me, so of course I had to go back to him. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for showing up Christmas morning. It's 7 a.m. in Texas. It's about, I don't know, mid-20s outside right now. I didn't actually look at the exact temperature, but I can pull that up right now. I'm curious to see what it is. 24. As of about an hour and a half ago, it was 24. Sun's starting to peek over the horizon now. Sky's getting a little bit lit up. 23 now. Hour and a half ago, no sun. It was 24. Sun's barely coming up right now. Now it's 23. 23 in North Texas. So good morning. And thanks for being here this morning. Special shout out. I got my chat over here today. Special shout out to all the folks in the chat who are YouTube channel members. I see K9EID in there. Rick, thanks for being here. Skeeter's in there. KO4PUU. Chris, you're in there. I see you in there. Thanks for being in here. Of course, KO4AFL's in there early this morning. Adam's in there. AA0AM. Thanks for being here this morning, guys. Appreciate y'all spending Christmas morning with me. So, talk about a couple of things here real quick. If you watch my shopping video, speaking of KO4AFL, his club, or a club he's a member of, I don't know if it's his club, the Trident Amateur Radio Club, they're doing an ICOM raffle. They're raffling off an IC73 for their 50th anniversary? 50th or 100th? Yeah, 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary, I was right. Celebrate our 50th anniversary. Have a chance at winning a ICOM IC7300, $20 each. I'll share that link in the chat right now. So you guys go check that out. $20 to support an amateur radio club, or buy, 5 tickets and spend $100, but you still get a chance to win an IC7300. So you get an IC7300 for $100. That's not bad. And we're doing, let's see, a week from today, we will be at Galveston Island State Park for my first ever Come POTA with Me. This is an event I've talked about starting for a while. I didn't really plan on starting it in 2023, but it just kind of worked out that way because we're going to be in Galveston next week. And Mike and I, K at MRD, and myself and a couple others went out to Galveston Island State Park last year on January 1st and activated, and several of the locals came out and joined us. So we were had a good time with that, and I thought we'd do it again this year. Mike was asking me about it. I was like, yeah, I think we're going to do it again this year. So I'm inviting everybody out who is in the area. Come hang out with us at Galveston Island State Park. I'll put this link in the chat. And down here at the bottom of this link is a Google Maps link right here. If you click there, it'll show you exactly where we're going. Come down 3005, turn left. If you're coming from Galveston, turn left or go south on 13 Mile Road, and we'll be right there. Beach access point right there. That's where we'll be. So put that link in the chat. There we go. And I've still got winter wear, swag packs, and new Ham Radio 2.0 hats on my website. Those green hats, I still got a bunch of those. Those are really nice hats too, but these are the same style. They're just different color. Gray mesh on the back and black in the front, and that red and bright white really pop out on that pretty good. All right. N8PZD is calling me. Come on. Oh no, I've already got you. You're already in the log, pal. So there you go. Shop.hamradio2.com. Selling a lot of Ed Fong J-poles recently. In fact, I might be kind of out of them. I don't know. Ed Fong J-poles are here. A few Morse monkeys left. So that's going on over there. And I just connected back to my Sherry node. I connected my Sherry node back to my All-Star Hub. I realized it had, we had some internet issues yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I think, and I had to reboot my router. So I'm connected back over here. 43136 is the Sherry All-Star node. There was a guy in Oklahoma that connected to me that was connected for a few days, and he dropped. But we're connected to the tallest repeater on the tallest building on the seawall in Galveston. KD5DK is connected. WA5SON's connected. W6HER. Arthur out there in California, he's connected. N5HYH, he's here in Grapevine. KC5AV in Marshall, Texas. And then, of course, that's my Sherry node right there. That's where we're connected right now. 43136 is where we're hanging out this morning. And I've got my Bluetooth connection to my 578 over here for that. So there we go. All right, let me switch over here. That? Yeah, that's that right there. Okay, here we go. So K4HNT. So I was looking for some DX this morning. Not really seeing a lot of DX. Saw a couple of Japanese stations in there. I saw Indonesia. There's Indonesia right there. Yankee Delta 8 Bravo Uniform Lima. So K4HNT is calling me. I'm going to go back to you. I don't know if you're in the chat or not. But let me pull this over here. Yeah. 26 degrees in Central Florida. Someone, wow, that's pretty cold for Florida. 3 Fahrenheit in Kansas City. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's see. Reading through the chat here. Hey, RD Mercer's in the house. What's up, buddy? I hear it's really cold up there in your neck of the woods. Y'all stay warm up there. Let's see. Okay. That's good. -1 in Poland. Michael! Sierra Papa 2 Juliet. Yeah. Sierra Papa 2 Juliet India, I think. -1 in Poland. Wow. Crazy. What's up, Tom? Merry Christmas. November 3 Whiskey Sierra. There we go. K4HNT, thank you for the comeback. The internet has been weird with my shack lately, and I think it's because I've got a buried it's a UV shielded buriable Cat 5 buried from my house out to my shack, and I don't know if that's what's I lost all internet in the shack a couple days ago, so I rebooted and everything's been a little bit kind of wonky since then. I don't know. It's working. The live stream works. My connection to my Flex this morning took a minute to wake up. But it's working fine now. The Flex itself was working fine. My connection, my software connection to the Flex, my remote desktop here. But it seems to be okay now. So, Randy, good morning. Terry, I got you, K4HNT, good deal. I got you, you're in the logbook now, buddy. Thanks for being out there this morning. Michael in Poland, let us know if you're on FT8, man. I wouldn't mind working Poland this morning. That'd be cool. 40 meters, though. Wow. So I want to know what y'all got for Christmas. My in-laws gave me something pretty cool. Where'd it go? There it is. So I have this on my Amazon wish list. This is a 7.5 millimeter fisheye lens. And I don't know why they chose that, but that's a pretty cool thing. They gave me this, and I'm like, is that a lens? I was like, wow, that's a lens. And they're always looking at, they have my Amazon wish list, and they're always looking at my Amazon wish list. That's usually what they buy from. And I'm like, I'm going to try that out today. I'm going to put this on the camera today and take some cool fisheye photos. So get some fisheye video. Of course, you know, this it should fit my Canon M50. I can get some fisheye video. And that was my main purpose. But I'm like, that was a pretty cool gift, honestly. I was impressed by that. Oh, okay. AE4. Okay, K0OTC73, and thank you for the QSO. AE4XO, going back to you now. There we go. Okay. Matt, how's that Anytone Bluetooth mic? I bought one and need now to buy the 578 to go with it. Why would you buy the mic before the radio? That seems backward. Of course, this thing should work with your Anytone 878 with your HT. I haven't tried it with the HT yet. I like this thing. I like it a lot. Some people are reporting that they're not able to get it to Bluetooth to the radio because they haven't updated their Bluetooth firmware in the radio. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to update my Bluetooth firmware in the radio. And this radio that I have is the 578 UV3 Pro, which is the older model. So, long story short, they basically came out with, well, at first it was going to be 4 models of 578, and I think they narrowed it down to 2 really quick. So the original 578 had no APRS and no Bluetooth. And then the 578 Pro had APRS and Bluetooth. And those came out about the same time. And they were they were teasing about doing one with APRS only and one with Bluetooth only. I'm not sure they ever did that. I could be wrong about that. But they basically have a 578 and a 578 Pro. And the difference was that the Pro had Bluetooth and APRS, true analog APRS. Then global supply chain issues, chip shortages, I think they discontinued both of those. They came out with the 578 Plus. The Plus is what Bridgecom is selling now, and several other websites are selling the Plus. I don't have the Plus. I have the Pro. I bought one when it was brand new, one of the very first runs, and because I've been looking forward to that radio for a long time. Oh, there's a Japanese station, JL2ULM. Okay, let me finish this QSO with N4 RAF, N4 RAF. So I have the Pro. I didn't have to and my firmware on the Pro was 1.05, and in order to get this to work, you had to upgrade to 1.17. There was 12 versions of firmware. One of them was redacted for whatever reason. There was 12 versions of firmware I was behind on, and I just went straight from 105 to 117 without doing incremental updates. I just skipped over everything, went to 117. It worked fine. I did some checking, and they said, yeah, that should work. And it did. It worked fine. And then I connected, and then as soon as I upgraded it and reloaded my code plug, I turned Bluetooth on the radio, and I did a video about this. It's all on my channel. I turned Bluetooth on the radio, and I turned this on, and I said, choose Bluetooth, and boom, it connected. So I never had to upgrade any Bluetooth firmware in my radio. And some people are saying, oh, well, yours must have come pre-programmed. I don't think so. It didn't have anything in it. And in fact, it had 1.01 firmware when I got it because it was one of the very first runs. So, I don't know. I'm just telling you what happened to me. JL2ULM. Yeah, he's coming back to me. There we go. Thank you for the DX, JL2ULM. Another Japanese station. Sweet. All right. What's up, Izzo? Smoke Signals RF in the house. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Arc Pat 1. Yes, I am playing FT8. Dadgum right I am. Steve, N4RAF. Cool, man. Glad you're in the chat. Thank you for the QSO. The firmware on my 578 made it wonky. Made the 578 wonky or the Bluetooth mic wonky? Made what wonky? Because I've had zero issues. I really have. This has been so easy and so simple to work with. I haven't had any problems with it. And people are coming along my video that I did about it and commenting, oh, well, what about this problem? What about this issue? What'd you do to overcome this? And I'm like, seriously, I upgraded firmware on the radio, turned Bluetooth on, chose Bluetooth because when you first boot this, it'll ask you, are you connecting via Bluetooth or via the mic cable that comes with it? And you choose Bluetooth and it connected. And boom, it's done. I've used it half a dozen times since then. No issues. So, I don't know. The price on the Bluetooth mic, Jason, is they're about $150 from Bridgecom. I assume that they're probably that price other places too, because generally speaking, the price on Anytone equipment is set by Anytone. Anytone goes to their dealers and says, we want you to sell it for this price. And that's what all the dealers sell it for. So $149.99 is the price on this. Okay. KC4LZN, thank you for the QSO. Let's see, let's try W1CRB. There's a lot of Japanese stations that are just in QSOs with other stations in there. Okay, good. Let's see that waterfall, though. Waterfall is on fire. Good. Juan Luis Valentin, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate being out there today. K4AYL, good morning. Yeah, thanks for the super chat, man. 1 in 10 are you using this morning? The same one I always have. My off-center fed dipole from Radio Man 79 on eBay. It's a very simple, very no-frills wire with a... I think this one's got a 4-to-1 matching unit in it. I believe this one has a 4-to-1, if I'm not mistaken. I used a center fed of his for a long time that was just a 1-to-1 matching unit. This one, I think, since it's off-center fed, is a 4-to-1. And it works great. I mean, it's a little long... So it works great on FT8 on all the bands, but if you go up the sideband, you have to use a tuner with it, and it doesn't tune to as many bands. It's not resonant on as many bands as what I thought it would be as an off-center fed dipole. So I have to use the tuner with it more often than I thought I would. But you know, once you use the tuner with it, it's not a problem. So I'm probably going to trade it out for something else soon. I just like to do that. What's up, Lee? Good morning. Merry Christmas. MFJ infed half wave. I would think that... Jason, what's your call sign? Did you say up there? Yeah, Jason, what's your call sign? I'll look for you. Which Flex are you operating? This is my Flex Radio 6400. Something else I would like to do is upgrade to a Flex 6600 soon. And I might have a plan for that. Which if I do, if I'm able to pull this off, it'll be really freaking cool. So stay tuned for that. We need to put together a tower and a beam at the shack. So I have a crank-up tower that has been donated to me by KG5 OKB and his dad Joe. All right, let's go. He's not answering me, so let's go. Lee, I see you in there. I'll grab you real quick. WA5LEE, got you. Coming back to you. I have a crank-up tower. Now, they told me they said I could have the crank-up tower, but the let me clear that up. The cabling on it and maybe the pulleys need to be replaced. And they told me that, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. That'd be a fun project. And I've mentioned this before. It's about 3 hours south of me. And I can't just put it in my truck. I need to borrow a flatbed trailer because I think it cranks up to 61 feet, I think they said, and compacted down all the way. It's like 26 feet. So I can't put a 26-foot tower in my truck, which is why I haven't gone to get it yet. But I have a friend who will let me borrow his flatbed. I think he's got a 16-foot flatbed trailer, so I could probably make that work. Just strap it to the trailer, put some flags on the back of it, and probably make that work. So that's my hope. The other caveat is my wife and I keep talking about moving to Galveston permanently, selling this house and moving to Galveston. So I know that if I bring home a tower and rebuild it and then plant that tower in the ground with concrete, the way it should be done, I know as soon as I do that, we'll decide that it's time to move. Right? I mean, that's going to happen. So if I ever get in the mood to actually get serious about moving to Galveston, I just need to plant my tower. And as soon as I plant my tower, we'll decide. She'll come to me. She'll be like, "Okay, I think it's time." And be like, "Okay." So, but yeah. So I got a hex beam for it, and I've got that'll be a fun project. But I want to take that crank-up tower would be perfect in Galveston. Take it down there and put it in whatever house we buy down there. Because you don't want a tower up permanently in Galveston because the winds and whatnot. So, yeah. Lee, I'm coming back to you, and you are not answering me, buddy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to halt that, and I'm just going to call CQ. Because there's a lot of stations calling me right now, so we'll see who grabs me first. There's a JKM that I can hear there. -22. JL2, -22, okay. Yep. I got a screenshot. Where is that? Oh, check this out. Okay, I got to save that. You guys probably can't see that. No, come on. I don't want that. Put that down there. I'll put that on Instagram later. Someone put in their comments, HR 2.0 sucks. So the QRZ curmudgeons are out this morning. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, to all of you guys out there. Let's see. Mine is about 25 nets and I loaded on a 20-foot flatbed. Yeah, okay. I want to say my buddy said his flatbed trailer was 16 feet, I think. So, plant the tower, build the DX commander, and then she will want to move. Yes, very true, very true. Pointing beam at you now. Okay, Lee, I'm working Whiskey Delta 8, November Victor November right now. Although he's not coming back to me now either. He only called me once. I don't see any at the moment, Lee. W1CRB, yeah, I'll try to get you again. I don't see you at the moment. I got 3 stations calling me. Whiskey Delta 8, November Victor November. You got a +10 signal on you, man. I got N0VTY and K7TRD. I can see both of you guys. N0VTY, you got a +11 signal on you. Great signal. Great signal. There we go. November, Victor, November got you. Thank you for the QSO. I'll let that finish. All right, CRB, trying you now. There we go. What's up, Carlos? Good morning. Feliz Navidad. $50 watts to an in-fed half wave. Hey, man, that's all you need, especially for FT8. FT8 is a low noise mode, not a low power mode. There's a difference. So, Whiskey 1, Charlie Romeo Bravo, coming back to you now, buddy. Are you running a directional antenna? I saw you for a minute, then you disappeared. No, I'm running an off-center fed dipole. The ends are pointed north and south, so it's radiating east and west. And I'm in Texas in the middle of the country, so east and west is pretty much where I want to point. So I'm pointed to the east, or its radiating pattern is towards the east. It's not pointed, but its radiating pattern is more east and west than anything. All right, CRB, I'm calling back to you. There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha in the logbook. Whiskey 1, Charlie Romeo Bravo. Thank you for the QSO. Cool. All right, let's see. I've got K7 TRD. You got a pretty good signal. Let's try you. +6 right now. I gotta warm up that antenna out there, man. It's 25 degrees outside. I'm gonna warm my antenna up. You got Callum on 4-band, single sideband fried. Oh, you got that. Okay, yeah. Steve, you keep talking about your setup. You've got that that stepper running. I'm directionally north. You know, Jason, I can work. I work Kansas, and I work Canada quite a bit, actually. I don't hear anybody from Canada right now, but I work Canada. I work Kansas earlier, so I can sort of go north. But my propagation is better east and west than it is to the north. There we go. I must have clicked on the wrong call sign. I just got Alpha Delta 8 Bravo Victor in the log. It probably, when I was trying to click on it, it probably scrolled right as I was clicking. That's all right. That's all right. I've never tried to work Callum on voice, but I should. I should put up a DX commander. I'll have to borrow one. I should put up a DX commander and try to work him on voice and say, I don't know, man. You couldn't hear me. I should do. That'd be a good short video, I think. K7 TRD got you in the logbook. Thank you. 73. Merry Christmas. KO4 OIG. Let's try you. Try it anyway, Jake. I'm not going in order. I'm just going for this because it'll time out after a while, and I'm trying to get everybody though. I'm trying to get everybody. KO4 OIG going back to you right now. No code tech. Good morning. No code general. I got Callum on single sideband during a live stream a few months back. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, KO4 OIG, thank you. Okay, so I got a Victor Echo 3 KAF calling me. -10 on your signal. Similar situation to the crank-up. Yeah, that crank-up tower is going to be freaking cool because, okay, so the city of so we don't have an HOA in my neighborhood. We were, and this was, I've been in my house for 20 years. We were determined when we bought our house, we do not want an HOA. So we don't have that. We technically do have an HOA, but it's voluntary, and it costs $75 a year. And since it's voluntary, I can choose not to pay it if I don't want to. So I don't have to pay it. They're not coming after me for dues or any of that stupid crap. But we usually pay. They do a good job of keeping up. There's a park over here in the neighborhood, and there's a retaining wall that between us and the main street out there. And they do a good job of maintaining all that. So we usually pay our dues. But we don't have to. And they don't come by and say your fence is the wrong color or you can't park a boat in your yard. I don't have a boat, but, you know, that kind of thing. They don't mess with you at all. So I don't have any restrictions that way. The city of Grapevine, where I live, will let me put up a 65-foot tower or 70-foot worth of tower plus antenna. That's a city ordinance restriction. That's plenty. Plenty. I don't want a 150-foot tower in the city. If I ever run across a good price on a 150-foot tower, I'll take it out to the deer lease and put it up out there. VE3KAF, coming back to you, man. I saw you call me one time. Ooh, there's a Japanese station. JA2ATE. OIG, I see you calling me still, but I got you in the logbook. I don't know, it might be delayed. All right, let's try W1 Vet, because he's been trying me for a while. W1 VET, trying you. There we go. Okay. So what y'all get for Christmas, or what do you have you not got your Christmas gifts yet? I want to know what y'all got. What did you ask for ham radio wise? How do you show spots on the grid tracker map? You know what? I did. I installed it, I set it up, and I switched my band to 40 meters. It's 40 meters digital, mixed, data is live. That's all I did. There was nothing to it. Now, my I had grid tracker installed for a long time. It did kind of freak out on me, and it stopped showing video. Like this map picture stopped showing up, and I think I was behind a couple of versions, so I upgraded to the latest version and reinstalled the upgrade to the latest version, and it started working again. So this is basically vanilla right here. I didn't do anything special to it. Let's see. Okay, I got Whiskey 1 Vet in the log. KG9HY. Try you next. Quite a few people out there now. I don't think it. Golf 1 November uniform. No, I haven't seen any UK or Gulf stations in there yet this morning. I'm still seeing Japan though. Asia's coming in here. KG9HY, got you in the logbook. Thank you. N0VTY, I think I'm going to grab you next. Oh, wait a minute. WY7JMS. You were in the chat a minute ago. I see you in here. Let's go back to you. You got a -2. That's a pretty good signal, man. I don't have ultra gain. This is a wire antenna, so I don't have ultra gain or anything. So if you're putting a -2 on me or any positive number at all, that's a good signal. Good propagation here. Did you know you can go dark mode on FT8? Yeah, I did. I've seen some people do that before. I might try that. I've never tried it, but I've seen other people do it, so I knew there was a way to do it. I haven't looked up how to do it. But yeah, that's a good idea. I might try dark mode one of these days. WY7JMS. I assume you're in Wisconsin. Not Wisconsin, Wyoming. Whiskey Yankee 7. You in Wyoming? A lot of the Wyoming folks up there have Whiskey Yankee at the beginning of their call sign. I think there's like, what, 7 or 8 hams up there in Wyoming? Katie Allen lives in Wyoming now. She's always talking about that. Hey, DX Porker in the house. What's up, buddy? Whiskey Victor 8 Tango. You got a SIG P226 ZEV 9mm, a P320 AXG, and some SS. Nice, man. That's what you need to ask for right there. What's up, man? Hey, I don't know. Did you go to More Expo last year? Isn't that where we met at More Expo? So I'm going back to More Expo. Got my tickets already. Pretty sure that's the show we met up at last year. Thanks for being in the chat, man. Okay, Whiskey Yankee 7 JMS. He says he's from Wyoming originally. Now he lives in Southeast Washington. All right, man. Got you in the logbook. Thank you. Okay, KA7QIT. Nope, that's wrong. There we go. KA7QIT, you're next. I'm still seeing Japanese stations on the left-hand side over there. But they are in Q. None of them are calling CQ. None of them are calling me. I might try one of them here in a minute. M5 BSB, not even out of bed yet. That's all right, man. Watching YouTube from laying in bed. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. JF9JTS, thank you for being in the chat today. Cool, man. Are you on FT8? Oh, there's CQ. There's the CQ. Okay, you see how the grid tracker map, there's a red line outlining North America right now? That's because this guy right here, JA9LX, is calling CQ North America, and that's what grid tracker does. It says, hey, somebody's calling North America. KA9QIT got you in logbook 73. Let's see if JA9LX will come back to me. Yeah, you U.S. guys are going to have to stand by for a minute. I got to see if this negative 19 on me, which is not a great signal, but I've certainly worked lower signals than that. So CQNA JA9LX. Cool, man. DX Porker, thanks. Cool, man. I'll see you there. That's gonna be a fun show. I got a storyteller pass this year. It's like a media pass, I guess. So I think I get to display my truck up front with that storyteller pass, if I'm not mistaken. So I've got some work done on the truck since then. Hopefully get some more things done to it before April. So it should be fun. Stu, are you going to try 20 meters? I guess I could try 20 meters. A lot of times this early in the morning, actually earlier than this, if I get up at like 5, it's 7:40 in Texas right now. If I was to start at 5 or 6 a.m., the DX on 40 meters here lately has been really, really good. That's why I start on 40 meters. 40 meters will die around 10:30 or 11 this morning. But Right now it seems okay. Although this guy's not answering. JA9LX. I don't see him in there anymore. I might pop over to 20 meters here in a minute and see what I can find. There's that. QRV only, CW and single sideband. Well, that's okay. Merry Christmas, N1JXX. Thanks for being in the chat this morning. I'm live streaming to my Facebook profile, which I hardly ever do that. I think I've done that like once in the past. So, a lot of Facebook people coming in there. Matt Edwards says he passed his general last night. Congratulations, buddy. You're going to love HF. It is fun. Okay. Let's go KB3LAN. JA9LX is not answering me. So we're going to go to KB3LAN. I was hitting JA on 80 meters this morning. Wow, that's cool. $20 meters would be good for some EUDX, including me. MM0 XET. Thanks for being here. Congratulations, Matt. Way to go. Congrats, Matt. For the general, passing the general. KB3LAN, that's me. There you go. Got you in the logbook, man. Mike, thanks for being out there. Oh, this is a Bang energy drink. Somebody asked what I was drinking. I didn't feel like making coffee this morning. Let's see, KD2 VCE. Let's try you. Stu says he's working North America on 20 as I type. Okay, all right. So we'll try some 20 meters. Let's see if we can get some DX and some 20 meters. KD2 VCE. Let's make your contact first. Pull this up over here. Yeah. Okay, I got a couple more people connected to my node. Oh, okay. Got All-Star running, node number 43136. KD2 VCE. Not seeing you in there again. Give it another minute. Merry Christmas from Greece. Sierra Victor 8, Sierra Yankee Kilo. Thank you. Thank you for being in the chat today. Boom. All right, bud. I don't know what happened to you, but you left, or at least I'm not hearing you anymore. All right, I'm gonna pop over to 20 meters for a minute and see what we see. And if my propagation's not great, we might come back over to 40. Looks good to me. Okay. Erase. All right, Stu. Let's see if you're out there. Netherlands. Papa Delta 1 Delta X-ray. Let's see if the Netherlands. That's a negative 23. That might be a little risky. All right, some of you who were not... some of you who might not have been hearing me on 40, come over and try 20. Oh, look at that gray line just passed over me. See that right there? Nice. Hey, Rick. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thanks for all you do. Please enjoy hot coffee later. I will. I will enjoy hot coffee later. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being in the chat this morning. So there's Russia. Okay, here's England. Golf 8 Oscar at negative 24 though. Might be a little bit dicey trying to go back to him. There's EU Russia. Romeo Zulu 3 Echo Charlie. Negative 20. All right, so Stu was correct. There is some looks like Carlos is on FT8 on 20 meters. All right, somebody's calling me. November 3 JES. Let's try you. You're not DX, but that's okay. Heck, man, I don't care. I'll work anybody. I may try this Golf X-ray dude here in a minute, though. Not Golf X-ray. Golf 8 Oscar. Wonder if I could reach him. His signal's not very strong, but might try it. Starting early. Oh, yeah. We've been going for 50 minutes. Okay, N3 JES. Thank you for the QSO. Let's see, who is the next one? KE4 CSA. Let's try you. I took that screenshot. That guy typed in his message. He saw his HR 2.0 sucks. On 40 meters earlier. There's a DL station calling me. I gotta. I took a screenshot of that. I'll put that on Instagram. Boy, those curmudgeons, they those guys are all about 97 years old. They probably woke up about 4:30 this morning, like they do every day. Now, once you get up for the third time to pee at night, it probably just give up on sleeping after that. Golf 8 Oscar is a super old rare call sign. Really? Pretty sure I've worked that guy before. I'm not 100% sure, but I was thinking that EU Russia is still in there. Netherlands is still in there. He never came back to me. Now there's 2 EU Russia stations. Romeo 7 Bravo Lima and Romeo Zulu 3 Echo Charlie. Both of them are negative 24, so I'm just barely hearing them. And DL6 Zulu Golf is calling me. So I'm about to go. Okay. KE4 CSA got you in the logbook, 73. Delta Lima 6 Zulu Golf. I'm going to go back to him. Merry Christmas, Anthony. Merry Christmas, Chris. Colt 45 WT9J. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a YouTube channel member. Carlos is KD9OLN. KD Kilo Delta 9 Oscar Lima November. If you guys don't have Ham Alert, I've got it on my watch. Gives me notifications because I tell it to, but Ham Alert is an app on your phone. If you don't have Ham Alert, Go download an app called Ham Alert. And then you can add call signs that you want in there. I've got several special event call signs. I've got Carlos in there. I've got Josh in there. I've got Mike in there. I've got Frank in there. I've got 2 or 3 of the other guys that are YouTubers in there. So every time Mike goes out and does POTA, boom, my phone starts going off. N8YO used to destroy my Ham Alert, but I haven't seen him on there as much lately. But, yeah, so when Carlos gets out there, and Mike was working, I guess it was 2 nights ago. It was late Friday night. He was on a POTA. DL6 Zulu Golf, thank you for the FT8 contact from Germany. But, yeah, so Ham Alert. Go get Ham Alert. Cool way to keep up with whoever you want to. You can, like, put your club call sign in there. I've got a couple of the NN4SA, the NASA, one of the NASA guys from Huntsville, Alabama, one of the NASA clubs. I got them in there. I've got a couple of special event call signs in there. Antarctica, I put them in there. The McMurdo station, they have a call sign out there. I haven't seen them on in a long time, but they're in my Ham Alert. Zulu Lima 1 Bravo Golf in New Zealand, -21. New Zealand's putting a better signal on me than Russia is. Go figure. Let's see if we can work New Zealand. Let's see if this New Zealand station will come back to me, and if not, then I'll grab, I see N8 EMA and K9 ATS in there calling me right now, so give me a second, guys. Y'all are going to POTA on Christmas. That's pretty cool. I will not be POTA-ing today. I will not be going to do POTA today. We're going to do POTA with me. Come POTA with me, Galveston Island State Park, a week from today, January 1st, 2023. If you are in the area or not too far from the area, you are welcome to come join us. Come POTA with me. I'm going to try to do that 5 or 6 times next year. I'd like to do it once a month. I'm not sure I'm be able to get it done that much, but once every other month at least. Different areas around. I want to go down to Austin, San Antonio, maybe up to Oklahoma City, maybe out to Shreveport area. I might try to go a little bit farther than that at least one time. We'll see. But yeah, come POTA with me on January 1st, 2023, Galveston Island State Park. I've got a link. I wrote a blog post to share that info. And I shared it at the beginning of the stream. Let me pull it up again. So y'all go click on this link in the chat. I shared a Google Maps link and a screenshot of where we'll, not a screenshot, but directions on how to get to where we'll be. Okay, Zulu Lima. Yeah, New Zealand's not coming back to me. All right, K9 ATS. Actually, N8 EMA, you got a great signal. Let me try you first. And that English station is still in there. I got to try him. I don't know if he'll hear me, though. K9 Whiskey Bravo Tango, thank you for the $20 super chat. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Are you seeing the special event station PA22 Xmas? I am not. I am not seeing that. I was not looking for that. I think I would have noticed that if I would have seen it, though. PA22 Xmas. Is that, where is that? Papa Alpha? Is that, where is that? Papa, I should know that. I can't think where Papa Alpha is right now. N8 EMA got you in log 73. K9 ATS, I'm trying you now.
Thanks for the contact, Jason. November 8 Echo, Mike Alpha.
Hey, Roger. Thanks for being out there and connecting All-Star. KC5HWB. Mike 0 XET, not hearing you in Scotland. Okay. Yeah, that might be a bit of a stretch. I'm hearing English stations. I haven't seen any Scottish stations. I'm hearing English stations, but their signal's pretty low on me. You disappeared on my band. Yeah, K9 ATS, you kind of disappeared on mine too. I see your last call up there, but it's been a while. Well, let me know if I come back. I'm going to grab KC9 GLR. He's calling me right now. Holy cow. He's got a plus 23 signal. Are you like next door? Wow. KC9 GLR, great signal. Turn the amp down, dude. I'm just kidding. If I could do that, I would be doing it right now. You got all that this morning, Carlos? Are you seeing that right now, or is that you said you were doing POTA at some point in time? Moldova, Scotland, Bosnia, England, and Ukraine. That's pretty cool. Two time zones wester than usual. Okay. All right, let me try Golf 8 Oscar, because he keeps coming in there. Hold on. Boom. All right, we're going to try that English station there. You're seeing that right now, waiting for the wife to wake up to go to the park for an hour, maybe or two. Okay. Wow, I'm not seeing all that, Carlos. You're seeing more than I am. Are those stations, are those just call signs you recognize, or is that actually people calling CQ? I'm not seeing them call CQ, but there might be some calls. I'm not paying attention to all the call signs rolling by on the left. I see New Zealand, but I wasn't able to get back to him. There's Puerto Rico right there. There's the Netherlands. Papa Delta 1, Delta X-Ray. I tried him earlier, too. I'm trying Golf 8 Oscar right now. We'll see if he hears me. WA5LEE's in there. Hey, I'm seeing you on 20 meters, Lee. Lee's only about 2 or 3 hours south of me. Negative 24 signal, but being that we're so close, that's not bad. There's a Canadian station calling me. Victor Echo 3 Alpha Golf Victor. Put a screenshot on Discord. Wow, that's freak.
The time is 8 a.m.
Oh, you're seeing a lot more than I am, Carlos. Yeah, I don't see... I see the Golf 8 Oscar station, obviously. Papa Delta 1 Delta X-Ray, I see him. I don't see that Lima Zulu 2 station, or the Golf Mike 4 station, or the Echo 775. Although Echo 75 Charlie, I'm pretty sure I've worked him. He's in there a lot. Interesting. Yeah, definitely different areas propagation. All right, England doesn't want to talk to me. Let's grab Whiskey 5 Hotel Papa Alpha. Yeah, that's propagation, guys. I disappeared in North Carolina. Back for K9 ATS wherever you are. Yep, that's just Oh, there's Sweden. SM4 EMO. Propagation. Propagation. That's all it is. HF. Keeps you guessing. Keeps you guessing. Whiskey 5, Hotel Papa Alpha. Going back to you right now. There's a Victor Echo 3 station. I'm going to grab him next. I'm getting ham alerts about Carlos, but I don't see you in there right now, Carlos, so... Okay. Hotel Papa Alpha, got you in the logbook. Thank you. Let's grab Victor Echo 3. Oh, there's a Golf 8 Oscar guy calling CQ again. But he couldn't hear me when I went back to him a minute ago. And the guy from Netherlands couldn't hear me. I'm going to try... The guy from Netherlands, his signal's a little bit better now. Might try Papa Delta 1 Delta X right here in a minute. But you can see all this propagation here between the U.S. and Europe right now. Almost to Africa, but not quite to Africa. Everything's northern. There's the moon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Hamler's great. Dale got a Wolf River Coils Megalight with a sporty 40-meter coil. That's cool. That's one antenna that I don't own. I do not own a Wolf River coil. I'll probably need to change that one of these days. Victor Echo 3 Alpha Golf Victor calling you right now, if you're still in there. Nice gray line propagation. Yeah, sure is. Nice gray line propagation. Following the gray line there. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Oh, DL6 Zulu Golf is in Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry, in Discord. Thanks for being in Discord, man. And thanks for the QSO earlier. Thank you for the DX. Santa brought me a new IC7610. Victor Kilo 4 to Australia? You got a new ICOM in Australia? Wow. That's freaking cool. It must have cost a couple of bucks to ship. That's awesome, dude. Hey, I didn't know you streamed to Twitch too. Yes, I stream to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and LinkedIn. I usually stream to my Facebook page, but today I'm going to my page and my personal profile. I thought I'd try it and see since it's Christmas. I don't know. All right, there we go. Victor Echo 3 Alpha Golf Victor. Got you in the logbook in 73, buddy. All right, let's go. ATS, I see you in there again. See if I can get you this time. I'm seeing N8 KPE, Kilo November 4 Whiskey Bravo Hotel. K9 ATS, I'm trying you right now. Whiskey Victor 5 Golf. That call sign's familiar. I should know who that is. Direct from factory. Almost. Wow. That is. Yeah. You know, I shipped a box. Okay, K9ATS got you in the logbook. Thanks, man. You know, I shipped a box to Hayden down there one time, and it wasn't that heavy. It was like a 4 or 5 pound box. I think it cost me like $250 to ship that stupid thing to Australia from here. Sheesh. And he had to pay VAT on it once he got it. So I don't know. Whiskey Victor 5 Golf. It seems like that's a call sign I should recognize. Hey, Merry Christmas, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by, man. I got you in the ham alert, so if you do FT8 from the park, I will absolutely try to come back to you because I'll have my computer. We're going over to my folks' house here in about 3 hours. They're 2 miles that way, but I'm taking my computer so I'll be able to remote back into my station here, do some FT8. I'm going to try to stay on FT8 today. I won't be on it all day, but I will be on it off and on all day. So, but I got you in ham alert, Carlos 73, and good luck at the POTA. There's probably an award in the POTA website for POTA on Christmas Day. I know there is on New Year's Day. Hey, Adam, good morning. Merry Christmas. Adam, you'll like this. So my in-laws gave me a 7.5 millimeter f2.8 lens. I had this in my wish list on Amazon. I assume that's where they got it because they have access to my Amazon wish list. So it's not a brand I recognize. It's Brighton Star. Bright, I-N, one word, Bright, I-N, space, star. 7.5 millimeter fisheye manual focus lens, f2.8. So I'm gonna take the camera over to to my family's house today and take some fisheye lens pictures. That might be fun. So good morning and Merry Christmas, Adam. K6ARK is in the chat. Tommy, KQ4AHR, thank you for being a channel member, and thank you for being in the chat this morning. All right, Whiskey Victor 5 Golf, I can't hear you anymore. I'm just going with the person at the bottom of my list right now. Yeah, yeah. I got the lens mostly to do video. But yes, I want to take some stills with it too, just because. It looks like my pipeline to Europe died. If you're looking at Grid Tracker right now, there's no more dotted lines to Europe anymore. KO4PJW got you in the logbook. Thank you for the chat. N4WRL, you got a plus 15 fantastic signal. PD7LJ, thanks for being in the chat this morning. Where's this guy going? Oh, there's the line to Australia. VK4. You guys see that? Above my head right there. See that line going from in Grid Tracker going to VK4FL. So somewhere Grid Tracker is seeing that connection. Put that up there. Okay, there's somebody else going to Europe. Belarus. KG5SFT. That's not a Belarus station. I wonder if that's who's calling him. Interesting. Okay, N4 WRL got you in the logbook. 73, thank you. Whiskey 1 Victor Bravo, you're next. I don't see that VK station, but -15, that's not a bad signal. Of course, I could go find him up here and call him back from here if I wanted to. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. All right. Going back to Whiskey 1 Victor Bravo right now. What are you using right now to log? I'm just using the native WSJTX to log. And what I do is I manually take that log and I upload it to Logbook with the World once every now and again. I don't have the auto upload enabled. I kind of like to manually manually upload to Logbook with the World just so I can see the changes in it. I don't know, I'm just weird that way, I guess. But yeah, it's just the native logging app built in WSJTX. That's all I'm using right now. Adam says he had a fun soda yesterday. Summit's on the air. 36 QSOs with the KX2. That's 10-watt rig. To Portugal on 15 meters and Japan on 40 meters. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I don't have to ask what mode you're doing because Adam's doing CW, of course. So, there it is. That's a yeah. I screwed that up. Duh. It's too early. That's my call sign. I don't know if y'all heard that. It's turned up all the way. I don't have a mic on it right now, though. Okay. Got you. KO4LMK. You're next. Boom. Are there good instructions on Grid Tracker to connect to FT8? I had those guys on a live stream like a year and a half or so ago, and we went through the whole thing about where to get it, obviously download and install it, blah, 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 and then how to connect it and set it up with WSJTX, and also with, I think we were kind of flex radio focused at that point in time, but you don't have to, obviously you could use, Hotel India 8 Delta is calling me. There we go. Honduras, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong about it. No, Dominican Republic, right next door. Dominican Republic's calling me, going back to him. So yeah, Grid Tracker's been on the channel on the live stream. You can find that video on my channel. I need to bring those guys back on. They've made there's been several renditions, newer versions of it come out since I had them on last. So I will, I might follow up with them and see if I can get them back on there. They have a Discord server. Grid Tracker has a Discord server that I think is linked from their website, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm in there. I don't get in there and talk much, but I if someone pings me in there, like at KC5HWB, I'll see it. So you can go in there and ask questions. They're very helpful in there to do troubleshooting and whatnot. But it's not hard. Grid Tracker, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've set it up. Grid Tracker basically just kind of like sees you open WSJTX, you let it connect to your radio, and you let it run for like 30 seconds, and then you launch Grid Tracker, and Grid Tracker's like, oh, hey, there it is. And it's fairly simple, if I remember correctly. So, like I said, it's been a couple years probably. Look at that. Went from your tech prep video, got my ticket, and now you're in my log. Merry Christmas. Hey, congratulations on the new license, buddy. I don't know if you meant the technician from the Hearst Club last year or the brand new one we did with KB6NU a couple months ago. But either way, congrats. Welcome to the Magnus. Hotel India 8 Delta Dominican Republic 73 got you in the logbook, man. I don't know if you're watching or not. There's Canada. Okay. KO4 LMK, I thought I got you already. I'll try you again. Yeah, I remember seeing, yeah, you were on my ham alert on Soda yesterday, Adam. I do remember seeing you there. I put myself in my ham alert. That way, when I'm calling CQ or I'm on FT8, ham alert can pick up sideband, but someone has to spot you on like PSK Reporter or somebody like that. Or not PSK Reporter, DX, whatever that website. There's several of them. Someone has to spot you if you're talking sideband. But if you're on CW or FT8, the robots, the AI, the Skynet will spot you out there. WB2 TQE, Howie's in the chat or on the air. Howie, are you in the chat? Let me know if you're in the chat. So people who are working FT8 and working CW get spotted a lot quicker. And but I have myself added to ham alert so that I know if I'm on FT8 and I start calling CQ and the bots pick me up and I get my own ham alert, I'm like, okay, I'm getting out. Cool, it's working. so I have myself on ham alert. Also, I just like to see that the AI is working. What's up, James? Thanks for being in the chat this morning. Hey, there you are, Howie. I'm going back to you right now, buddy. Thanks for being here this morning. Merry Christmas. Skynet AI, whatever you want to call it, man. Yeah, the robots, the Matrix. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Got you in the logbook, Howie. WB3JAC. I don't see you at the oh, there you are. Okay. Since you're in the chat, I'll go back to you. Which part? Endless Waltz. About 70% of everything I just said was a joke, so I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? So, Adam. Such a noble individual soul. He actually is. But I like to tease him anyway. Okay, WB3JAC got you in the logbook. Let's try KB8DX. That's just a cool call sign. The handler, Ham Alert, is an app called Ham, as in ham radio, alert. Ham Alert. So it's an app you install on your smartphone. Where the hell did my phone go? There it is. On your smartphone. They have it for iOS too. This is an Android phone. And you put in call signs of people you want to follow, who you might want to make contact with. And then the bots that are out there that pick up propagation and call signs and whatnot will alert you via your ham alert. So if you wanted to put my call sign KC5HWB in there, your ham alert should tell you, hey, Jason's on 20 meter FT8 right now. So I've got Adam in there, K6ARK. I got Carlos was in here earlier, KD9OLN. He's in there, so I can see when he's on POTA later today. I should start getting ham alerts from him saying, hey, he's on this mode on this band. Like, oh, cool. So if I want to work him, I can fire up the radio and go work him. But I have Adam in there, K6ARK. So one of these days, I'm going to go back to Adam when he's on CW, and he's going to be like, wait a minute, what call sign was that? No, that can't be Jason. He can't do CW. Okay, there it is. That's a 0, by the way. That's a 5. N6 UNH. It's good there. Boom. I thought everyone was dropping off. It dropped down to 180 viewers, but now it's back up to 218. So, Merry Christmas to everybody who just joined us. We're just doing some FT8 on 20 meters and talking to people in the chat. And if you're new in the chat in the last, say, 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes or so, let me know what you got for Christmas, what you asked for. There's a VK station in here earlier, said he got a brand new IC7610. I'm like, whoa, that's a present. N6 UNH, got you. Thank you. Let's see. Whiskey Victor 5 Golf, I'm seeing you again. I tried you earlier and didn't get a response. Let's try you again. Never have been able to get you to log on SSB. So I haven't been on single sideband recently. I don't do a lot of sideband from the house. I used to check into nets all the time, but I haven't done that in a while. Most of the time when I'm on sideband, it is from a park. So I'll be at a park a week from today. Got you logged in FT8. Thanks. Thanks, Dirk. 110 are you running with? I have an off-center fed dipole from Radio Man 79. He makes and sells antennas on eBay. Radio Man 79. Go look him up. I've done a couple of videos on one or two of his antennas. And he is... They're very basic, no frills, nothing special wire antennas. Not very expensive. 30, 40 bucks. He puts them all together. There's a 4-to-1 matching unit in the antenna I'm using right now. It's just a piece of wire on either end. It's nothing special. So, off-center fed dipole. I mean, it works great. Don't get me wrong. It works great. But it's not like a big beam or anything real special like that. Chris from Buddy Pole keeps telling me, he goes, man, just put your hex beam up and leave it. And I'm like, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. But with his hex beam, it requires the reason. Well, number one, I don't want to put that hex beam up and leave it permanently. Number one, just because I don't want to. Number two on that is the tower or the tripod that his hex beam fits on. I would have to guy, and I don't want to guy anything permanently in my yard because I think my dogs would eventually knock it over. So they get a little bit nutsy sometimes. There's Kyle in the chat. Good morning. Merry Christmas, Kyle. Can someone explain what FT8 is to me? FT8 is a digital mode, one amongst many. It's the newest one. Well, it's probably not the newest one. FT4 is probably newer. FT8 is a digital mode that takes a signal from your computer, transmits that signal over your radio, so your computer's connected to your radio. You take a signal from your computer program, which is this thing in this white box at the top right corner of my screen right now, is running FT8 on a program called WSJTX. So it takes a signal, connects to the radio, transmits that signal over the air. Other people with the same setup I have in other parts of the world, other parts of the country, other parts of the state, have radios connected to their computers. They hear my radio signal. The signal comes down through the radio to their computer and comes up on their screen that looks like this right here. And they see me and I see them, and we communicate back and forth with our computers, but we're not communicating over the internet. We're communicating with the standalone computer via radio propagation, via radio transmissions. So I could take my computer, my laptop, out to Parks on the Air, which I've done many times, connect it to my radio, no internet, and make FT8 contacts all day long. So you're basically doing keyboard-to-keyboard computer transmissions with no internet. You're doing it over the air, over the HF radio, instead, and you can do it over VHF too, instead of over the internet. And FT8 didn't exist before the internet, but amateur transmissions of digital modes over the air have existed long before the internet was around. All right, let's see. Got you. Whiskey Victor 5 Golf got you. Let's try W8RJC. That's good. Cool. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Santa was good to me. I got a Chameleon Impasse Light and the Gigaparks Explorer battery box. Cool. Both of those are really cool pieces of kit. You're going to love that battery. I love my battery box. I take mine to the hunting lease every time I go to the hunting lease. Love that thing. Hey, Evan, good morning. Merry Christmas. Do you do any JS8 call? Yes, I do. I haven't done that in a while. But what's his name? I think his name's Jordan, the creator of JS8 call. I've had him on the live stream as well. And there's been a lot of updates since the last time I did that, and I probably need to bring him back on for an updated live stream. But yes, I've done some JS8 call. Usually when I get on there, last couple times I got on there, which has been a while, I get on there and I do a ping. I do like a, hey, who's out there? And like 3 or 4 people come back. I hear you. Great. And then it's quiet. So I haven't done a lot with it. It's just, but it's kind of fun to tinker around with. W8RJC, thanks for being in the chat. Thank you for the QSO. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna call CQ. There's some kind of RFI coming into my radio. Did y'all see that big line? No, you probably didn't see it. It was behind me. There was a big line that came up through my scope like that. I think my neighbors turned something on. I think. But that right there. There we go. I'm just calling CQ now. Hey, John. Victor Echo 5 JHN. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being out there. Ooh, there's Croatia. Got an AT Quad 6 10 meter. Yeah, that's the Anytone radio. Technician, I want to do my first HF contact. However, my N9 SAB dipole antenna late thanks to the weather here. I've been there. The N9 SAB dipole is a great. I ran that here in the backyard for a year, 10 months to a year, something like that. Great antenna, nice, lightweight, portable, good for POTA. So you'll like that antenna. I think you'll get good results from it. KN4IWO, you're the first one my program picked up. How much power are you running? Still dark in SoCal. Yeah, the propagation is just now opening up. If you look at my grid tracker here, it's just now opening up towards the west coast. When I first switched over to 20 meters, everything was pointed east. I'm running about, I've got the radio set up at full power, but it's going about, hold on, if I can get back to it. It's going about 85 or so watts. About 85 watts because I'm having to tune my off-center fed dipole. So the tuner takes it down a notch. So about 85 watts. And that's usually what I run when I'm on FT8. And if you see me on FT8 from the house, that's usually what I'm on. I'm going to try this Croatian station. 9 Alpha 1 Charlie Charlie Bravo. KC3TAU. I don't hear you right now. Let me scroll up a bit. No, I don't see you in there right now. Negative 13, really? Yeah, I'm not running power though. Good morning, K5UDO. Good morning, W5BBM. Merry Christmas, guys. Chad Williams, thank you for being a YouTube channel member. Thank you for the support. Running 300 watts and you don't seem to hear me. Papa Delta 7 Lima Juliet. No. I do not. If I had seen Papa Delta, I saw the Netherlands. Papa Delta, are you Papa Delta 7? Is that still the Netherlands? I saw a Papa Delta 1 station on 40 meters, and I tried calling that guy. He wouldn't come back to me. He couldn't hear me. Joseph Anthony, are you doing CW and FT8? No, just FT8 this morning. I was tinkering around with my practice tool here, but I'm not on the air with that key. Nice. Will says, Santa brought me an IC7300 and an off-center fed dipole. If that's your first HF rig, I can't imagine a better Christmas gift. That's great, dude. Heck, even if it's not your first HF rig. Yeah, Netherlands. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody from the Netherlands on 20 meters right now, buddy. And I think the gray line passed you guys, didn't it? Well, maybe not. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. What are you, Papa Delta? See, Papa Delta 1 Delta X-ray? This is the guy I saw earlier. He's on 20 meters now, too. I thought I saw him on 40. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. You said you were Papa Delta 7 Lima Juliet? No, definitely not seeing you out there, man. I see your comrade out there, Papa Delta 1 Delta X-ray. That's the only Netherlands stationed that I see right now. Unfortunately. I wish I see a lot more Netherlands stations out there. I try to work every one of you. But yeah, that PD1 DX guy, I couldn't. He was calling CQ earlier, and I went back to him a few times. He couldn't hear me. I'm running 10 watts from from Connecticut on an X6100. What's your call sign? 500 watts. If I could run 500 watts FT8 right now, I would be. I could actually go hook up my KPA 500 amp, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Okay. Croatia does not want to come back to me, so I'm going to call CQ. Actually, KD2 VCE, didn't I work you? Let's try KN4 IFI. Wife bought me a Rig Expert Stick Pro. That's probably the best analyzer you can have in your hand right now, in my opinion. Probably the best all-around travel with. If you want to travel with an analyzer, parks on the air, summits on the air, get on a plane and go somewhere, that is probably the best analyzer you can have in your pack right now for traveling. Because it's USB-C rechargeable, it's small, it's lightweight, it does all the things, it'll Bluetooth to your phone. Great analyzer. It's my favorite. That's the one that's in my pack. When I go out to POTA and take my POTA pack of antennas with me, that's the analyzer that's in my pack. It's fantastic. KC1 PSK X6100i will look for you. KC1 PSK. I want to see if I can see your 10 watts. KC1 PSK. I am not seeing you right now, but keep calling me if you're calling me. Are you going to try other bands? Dale, we were on 40 earlier. Hey, Ray. Ray from Icons in the chat. Good morning, Ray. Merry Christmas to you. Ray, somebody said that they just got a IC7300 and off-center fed dipole for Christmas. You can't ask for a better Christmas gift, in my opinion. KD2 VCE. I thought I got you in the logbook, buddy. If not, then come back to me again. I just got KN4 IFI. W3HDG. I'm seeing you right now. Let's go back to you. Matthew, Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here today. Fantastic Christmas. See, even Ray agrees with me. He says it's a fantastic Christmas present. I told you. I told you it was. Look at all that propagation to the East Coast from here. And down to South America. Ooh, Trinidad and Tobago's online. I don't see those guys. Dominican Republic. I worked at HI8 station a minute ago. Who's this? Cuba? No, Cayman Islands. ZF1. Honduras. Grid Tracker's so cool. Colombia. Oh, my wife's in the chat. Morning, babe. Glad you're awake. I think I woke her up this morning, actually, when I got out of bed. W3HDG got you in the logbook, 73. Okay, KD2VCE, I know you're in the chat. Let me try you again. I thought I got you, but maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. There we go. All right, we'll try that. Boom. Matthew says he got a brand new FT991A for Christmas. KA5JRP. Cool, man. Good. We got all the things on that one because it'll do VHF, UHF all mode. There has to be a way to create some sort of 10-meter antenna at home for the AT6666 and the Anytone radio. Well, first of all, yes, there is. Yeah, you can build an antenna. The radio's irrelevant. Whatever radio it fits onto is irrelevant. You're going to want to probably put an end on it to match the radio, but the end is more about the coax than the antenna itself. Like your end connector, like whether it's a B&C antenna or an SO239 on the end or something like that. But even then you can get adapters, and that works just fine. So, but yes, you can absolutely build a 10-meter antenna at home for whatever radio you've got. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do that. So I've built a couple of them myself, but I would suggest go find K6ARK's channel. And he does a lot of antenna building of different things. Let's see. Somebody asked if I was going to do POTA today. Oh, you just got PA22 Xmas? I'm still not seeing him. Maybe I'll put that guy in my ham alert. Put that guy in my ham alert. Boop. Okay, how about this? KD2VCE, I'm trying you again, man. All right, just not getting into Texas today. It happens. Scott, what's your call sign? Every time I go back to KD2VCE, he disappears. Propagation, man. It's all about the propagation. Just not making it back. You were in there a minute ago, Scott. Yeah, propagation, buddy. Not your fault. It's cool. I'll look for you again. I'm going to... Okay, UZU... Oh, there it is. Aha! I heard you again, and it popped right up. All right, VCE, I got you logged. Let me know if you got my 73 back to you. K9WKJ, going back to you. Hi, Ian. Good morning. Thanks for being here this morning. Good afternoon for you, I'm sure. It's about 2:40 in the afternoon for you, I assume, right now. Or somewhere around there. You said in the UK. I think it's 2:40 in England right now, but I don't know what part of the UK you're in. Quick question. I live in an HOA and looking at a horizontal loop for 10 meter and 6 meter. Anyone have any experience, opinions on horizontal loops? Horizontal loops are somewhat compromised antennas, but they can work well if you're in a restricted area. I have used one once or twice. I have very little experience with one. The last one I used was the F-Loop 2.0 from Chameleon. They have an F-Loop 3.0 now. I've never tried that one. MFJ makes a loop. There's a couple other loop companies out there. So I would just search YouTube for horizontal HF antenna loop and see what you can find out there. That's what I would do. Question. I have an IC705, but have the opportunity to get a KX3 with a pan adapter for a great price. Is it worth considering, or do I really have the better rig? Oh, that's a hard one. That is a hard one, honestly. Like I say, every time somebody asks me a radio question, my first response is usually, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Because if you're if you're going to do FT8 mostly with it, the 705 is the far better choice. It's got a built-in sound card. It's got it's easier to interface to the computer. You can do that with a KX3, but you need extra equipment. It won't interface directly to the computer. I have both of those radios, and I don't think I would trade one for the other. But that's me. W5RSC. Yeah, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do with that QRP rig? Because both those rigs are QRP. What are you going to do with that QRP rig? If you're going to do CW or sideband, or I'm sorry, CW or FT8, if you're going to do a lot of backpacking with it, put it in a backpack and walk up a mountain, KX3. If you're going to use it at home and do FT8, 705. If you're going to do sideband, 6 1/2 dozen the other. Okay, here we go. This is a good answer here. Horizontal loops are often desired for big low-band antennas and less for 10 and 6 meter. Benefits of multiband tunable and decent performance. A vertical or a couple of verticals are likely a better option for 10 and 6 meters. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Adam's right. RSC, I'm going back to you, but I don't think you're hearing me. You keep sending me your grid square, and I'm sending you +6. So either your time is off, or propagation's just not. Oh, there's PA2 Xmas right there, PA22 Xmas. Well, there's a station calling him. I'm not hearing him. Yeah, RSC, you may just not be hearing me. Oh, and there, as soon as I said that, boom, there it went. It dropped down from step 2 to step 6. Sometimes it does that. Croatia's back in there. All right, TAU, I see you in there. I'm going to try you again. I see you in the chat as well. An in-fed half-wave turned out to be a better solution for me because I could get it away from the house, from all the house noise. Good. In-fed half-waves are fantastic antennas. They work very well for portable operations. They do pick up a bit more noise, or just noise, than, not RFI necessarily, but noise than a dipole does. But that's They're great antennas. I've got like 4 or 5 end-fed half waves, and I love every one of them. All right, who was that who asked me the question about the KX3 versus 705? Who was that? Sean. WI0O, I think. Is that who y'all are talking to in there? For 2 meter, you want power. FT8 57 706 Mark II G power, meaning 100 watts. To Adam, that's power. Adam knows I'm teasing him. But yeah. No, he's totally right with that. You want more than 10 watts. Carl, where are you? I see you in there on Facebook. Thanks for being here today. TAU got you in the chat, or I got you in the log, rather. Thank you. Let's try KJ70PR. Ohio. Oh, I should be able to work you from Ohio. 10 meter is open to Europe on the East Coast. I might drop. Maybe I'll drop down to 10 here, or go up to 10. Down to 10 from 20. Up to 10, 14 from 14 to 28. Up to 28 from 14. KJ7 OPR. Thank you. NW2W. Ba-ba-bum. $73, Andrew. Yeah, thanks for the contact. That's good. Yeah, 40 meters. I got a couple before you joined this morning, Adam. It's a little early for you. I got 2 contacts on to Japan from Texas, and those kind of died down. Brett from Utah, he's saying, yeah, Utah. Yeah, JA should be open from Utah. A little bit west of me. All right, I'm gonna go look. I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna go look at. Oh, I need to tune that again. SWR's getting a little high. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go look at 10 meters. See what it looks like. There's not much on the 10 meter scope right here. There's a little bit. There's a little bit. Barbados. Okay. How do you change bands with WSJT? You click the band drop down right there. And you pick the frequency. It's done by frequency. But over on the far right-hand side in here, it says in the in parentheses, it says what band it is. So 28.090 is 10 meters, but that's FT4. 28.074 is 10 meter FT8. We were just on 14.074, which is 20 meter FT8, and 14.090 is 20 meter FT4. You just kind of have to know that. Once you look it up and you go read about it, and once you do it a couple times, you kind of memorize it. So, all right. There's a little bit on 10 meters, but there's a lot more on 20. I wonder what 15 looks like. Ooh, 15's lit up. Wow, 15 is solid. Okay, let's go look at 15 meters. I love 15 meters. That's a great band. Ooh, SWR's not so great. I'm I'm on 20 meters, but I see nothing on the WSJTX waterfall. Okay, so either you, if you see nothing on the waterfall inside of WSJTX, you either make sure your antenna's connected, check your timing, and yeah, make sure you're running time sync. Switzerland, CQ Hawaii. K4JH is calling CQ Hawaii. There's France, Canada, England, Italy. Oh yeah, we're gonna do some 15 meters here, fellas. Okay. Let's try Italy. IK2SAR. Yeah, radio sound, but yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, make sure your transmit and receive is set correctly in WSJT. Go to File Settings and go to the Audio tab. And make sure those two drop-down menus at the top are set correctly for your computer. Merry Christmas, Marvin, W0MET. Thanks for being here this morning. How do you get the countries in there? Countries in where? In this right here? WSJT? It just says that. I didn't do that. It does that by itself. At least I don't think I did that. I'm pretty sure that's native. Move that over. Yeah, that's better. Boom. Okay. What's up, T.O.? Merry Christmas. Glad to see you're not frozen to death up there, buddy. Mine shows grids, not countries. Maybe there's a setting there where you change that. Mine shows grid on the right-hand side. Mine shows country on the left-hand side. So make sure you zoom the window out like this. Make sure you do that with it far enough where you can see stuff. It might just be covered up. I don't remember turning on countries, but there might be a setting in there for it that I'm not remembering. Okay. For the countries to show up, there's a setting. My POTA laptop shows them. My grid does not. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's it. General tab and settings, show principal prefix instead of country name. Maybe that's it. -9. High of 5 degrees. No thanks. It was 23. It was 23 degrees when I started this morning, which is cold for here. Although it was 10 degrees Friday morning. It was 10 degrees Friday morning here. So, pretty sure one of my radiator hoses started leaking after that on my truck. Easy fix. Easy fix. Okay, Italy doesn't want to talk to me. That's fine. I'm going to call CQ on 15 meters. As soon as I get on 15 meters, all the DX stops. There we go. All right. Older versions do not show country. I set mine up. I kind of have a way that I set mine up I have mine installed on 3 different computers right now, and when I set it up in a certain way. Okay, good. That was it. WY7JMS. Okay, good. Yeah, so TO was right. So you go in the general tab, settings, show principal prefix instead of country name. But I guess you would uncheck that. You want to show country name, I guess. I don't know. That's general tab right there. So it's unchecked. Show principal prefix instead of country name right there. Boom. Come on. There you go. Click that, click that, click that. There we go. 73. All right. Got KJ7RDY in the log on 15 meters. G5 Ham. Hey, that's a call sign. Golf 5 Ham. What do you know? Oh, he's calling back to KA2MGE right now. Okay. Interesting. I bet you do. Would you mind calling AA5DD on 125? What is 125? There's, ooh, gosh, that doesn't look pretty. I don't think my antenna likes 15 meters today. There it is. There we go. On 15. AA5DE. AA5DD. AA5DD. I don't know. Are you out there? Are you hearing me? AA5DD? This Gulf 5 ham station's not coming back to me. Propagation to Europe seems to be kind of off and on. I'll see several European stations come up and then they disappear for 3 or 4 minutes and they come back. There's Haiti, HH2. There's Cuba, CO8LY. I've got him. He's in my logbook though. J88CU. Oh, look at that. Okay, HI8 POTA. Yeah, oh yeah. I know that guy. I've got that guy in the log. HI8 POTA. Dominican Republic. POTA station. Look at that. That's awesome. Going back to him. Got you in the log.
Morning. The time is 9 a.m.
9 a.m. We've been going for a while. Merry Christmas, Todd. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Joseph. Might watch 6 meters. It'll be open today. Oh, nice. Okay. A couple other people here in the DFW are hearing me, but you are not. Dirk, tell me your call sign again. On 15, you mean, Dirk? There's somebody calling. Okay, so somebody's calling. Okay, so for those of you who weren't here a minute ago, you see how North America is lit up with a red line around the whole continent right now? That's because someone, that's what Grid Tracker does when someone in WSJT calls CQ North America. And right now, it is Delta Fox 5 Kilo Bravo from Germany calling CQNA. So he's just looking for stations in North America. And see, now he's not transmitting, so it's not lit up anymore. When he transmits again, CQNA, it'll light up the country. If I was to call CQSA right now, it would put a red dotted line around South America. Or if I was to call CQ Wyoming, CQWY right now, we put a red dotted line around that state inside the United States. So, kind of a neat thing that Grid Tracker does. You can see who's calling what. If someone's calling your area, you're like, oh, somebody's calling me. Or somebody's calling just a station in my area. Kind of a neat thing. Oh, there's, okay, so those of you on voice right now, Carlos is on 14.245. 14.245 at POTA. So those of you on sideband, 20-meter sideband, Go reach out to Carlos. 14.24. I'm sorry, 14.243. 14.243. CQ POTA. Victor Echo 5 EML. Yeah, Dave, there's about a 20 to 30 second delay on YouTube. What logging software do you use? Generally, I use, well, on Parks in the Air, I use Hammers. On a normal day, I'll use N1MM, although I haven't used that in a while. WSJTX has logging built into it. I'm just using the native WSJTX logging right now. It would be great if you could review your grid tracker settings. Jeff, you might have not been here a minute ago. I had the grid tracker guys on a live stream about a year and a half ago, and we did exactly that. We set up grid tracker from install to up and running, and that's all on my channel. You can find a live stream replay on my channel with that. That was several versions of grid tracker ago, and I should do that again. I was talking about that earlier in the live stream today, so I might reach out to those guys and get them back on the channel again. But you can find that information on a replay of my live stream from the last time I had them on the channel. Boom. Okay then. N6 UNH got you in the logbook. Okay, HH2JR is calling CQ from Haiti. He's got a -2 signal. It's a great signal. Great signal there. Okay. That's all right, man. It's not a problem. People pop in and out of the live stream while it's going. It's not a problem at all. Yeah, Dirk, is that you in 6 UNH? No, that's not you. Maybe that's Jeff. Do you use Fox mode for an FT8 POTA activation? I never have. Nope. I just get on there and call CQ space POTA, and then it has my call sign. So down at the line 6 down there in WSJT where it has CQ, I just put CQ POTA in there. In fact, I might have saved a profile that way. I can't recall right now. But no, I don't use Fox mode at POTA. You use Fox mode in like a contest. POTA's not a contest. Don't let anyone tell you any different. POTA's not a contest. Let's see if this Haitian station can hear me. HH2JR. 15 meters is a cool place to work some DX. Really cool place to work some DX. Oh, you're here, MM0EXT. You're hearing me? Try calling me. Oh, there you are, right? Okay, KA2MGE is working you right now. Yeah, okay. Get Scotland in the log. That'd be cool. For some reason, my antenna doesn't like 15 meters very much. Keep having to retune it. Yes, I am. I'm calling with KC5HWB. That's correct. I'm trying to reach this Haitian station right now. HH2JR. Odd. There's one there. Okay. Okay, that's... Yeah, my antenna is not liking 15 meters right now. I don't know why. I've worked a lot of 15 meters in the past. Could be the cold. I don't know. No, it worked fine on 20 and 40. Something with it. It's not liking. All right, there's France, F4DIA, Canada, Germany, a couple of German stations. Okay, let's give up on that guy. $10 meters is open. I checked 10 meters a minute ago. And I heard a couple of stations out there, but it's not nearly as alive as 15 is right now. Not here anyway. If it's alive this early in the morning, it should be lit up this afternoon for sure. Might try to do some 10 this afternoon. 17 meters would probably be really good right now as well. You're not hearing me at all on 15. No, I don't know. I'm not. Steve. I am not. There's N6 XEW. Looks like he's in California. Got you in the log. Thank you. Venezuela. YY4. Let's see if I can hit that guy. I'm going to try 17. I'll go look at 17 here in a minute and see if I can see what I can see on it. Let me try this Venezuelan station. $12 meters is on? On my grid tracker, I'm seeing 15. Let's see. Right here, the best for me is going to be 20. 15's alive. It shows 12 and 17 is not very alive right now at my QTH. Merry Christmas, John. Not hearing me on 15 in Minnesota. +6 to me in Virginia. Oh, nice. Ooh, look at that. Balearic Islands. Echo Alpha 6. Nice. Very cool. All right, this Venezuelan station is not coming back to me. I wonder if that guy can hear me. Belgium. Oscar November 4. I'm calling with AI5DD. I'm not seeing you. Not seeing that. Not seeing that. Maybe you're too close and I'm in Oklahoma. It's very that's very possible that we're too close, Joseph. Oklahoma is usually a challenge. North is a challenge. North is a challenge. There's PH22 Xmas in the Netherlands. Papa Hotel. Yeah, that's what, Dirk, that's what the one you're talking about. There was a Papa Alpha station earlier, I believe. Papa Hotel 22 Xmas. And then Switzerland, Hotel Bravo 9. There's some good DX coming in on 15 right now, although nobody can hear me. Huh. Need some coffee. All right. I'm not really patient when it comes to this. Let's try Papa Hotel 22 Xmas. There's Carlos still at POTA 14.243. Those of you with sideband right now. Those of you who have 20 meters open right now. 14.243. Carlos is out there on POTA. Mm-hmm. There's France. Seeing a couple of French stations this morning. That there. Working gray line 15. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the gray line's going right through. Looks like the Netherlands and just east of Italy and France and the UK. Papa Hotel 22 Xmas. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's hearing me. I'll give it another couple minutes, though. Carlos has quite a pileup going. That's good. That's good. That's good that he's doing POTA on Christmas Day. Papa Hotel 22 Xmas special event Merry Christmas 2022 joint effort radio scouting. Interesting. I didn't know what that was. I should QRZ them. Hold on. Yep. That guy's in Netherlands. Papa Hotel 22 is in Netherlands. He is not hearing me though. Copying FT8 worldwide on 10. I'm not on 30 meters right now. I haven't tried 30 meters today. 30 meters. 30 meters is fun though. Want to be able to get on 30 meters, do some CW one of these days, but I've done some 30 meter FT8 before. It's fun. I've done some 60 meter FT8. That's also fun. All right, I'm going to keep calling this guy, but good morning, Merry Christmas from Massachusetts. Good morning, Pamela. Thank you for being here this morning. So, guys, we've been going about 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I think I'm going to wind it down. I think I'm going to go in and get some breakfast, and we're going to head over to my folks' house here in about 2 hours. So, and wonder what that looks like. I need to bring back up my all-star map. Oh, oh, somebody got smart and connected a bunch of stuff to me here. K9WKJ is connected to me and got a bunch of other. He's got a connection going to NW7RG. Okay. Good. Okay. Sweet. Quite the network out there now. Here's where we're looking at. Well, that's too big. That's what we're looking at right now for All-Star. My node is 43136. If it gets to be a little bit too much later today, I'll disconnect that big connection. The one in the middle there, the blue one over on the right, that's me right there. And then it looks like K9WKJ has connected me to this other huge conglomeration over here. So if it gets too busy, I'll disconnect, but we can talk. I'll be monitoring this today as well. So I appreciate everyone being here this morning. This is a fun tradition that I started last year. This was my first year to do a Christmas morning live stream. And I remember there's about the same number of people watching me last year that there was this year. So thank you for being out there. Merry Christmas to everybody. Appreciate your time this morning. Let me know what you get for Christmas. Oh, Randy says he just worked Carlos on POTA. Nice. Very cool. What's that HT? Steve, this is the new Bluetooth mic for the Anytone. It's Bluetooth to my 578, which is right there. It's like literally a foot away. But you can mount your 578 in your vehicle now, which is what I'm going to do. Behind my back seat, where I have all my radios mounted, and you can Bluetooth this to your Anytone radio. So I did a video on it last week, so you can go check that out. Does a close-up of the screen and whatnot. So 73 to all, Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining me this morning. This will be my Sunday live stream. I live stream at 7 p.m. on most Sunday nights, so I'm not going to tonight. This is my Sunday live stream right now. So we'll be back tomorrow with a regular uploaded video like normal. And everyone go out there today, have a Merry Christmas, spend some time with family, and do your thing. Stay safe, stay warm. Those of you in cold areas, which is pretty much everybody right now, except for you VK guys. Hayden was posting last night. He's like, "Hey, Merry Christmas, guys," and he's like, and I'm like, Hayden. Hey, I'm like, Hayden, don't tell me about Christmas because I want to be surprised when December 25th reaches the USA. And he's like, all right, I won't tell you. so it's all good. But yeah, but he was like, Christmas in July because it's summer down there right now. Yeah, 73 to you too, man. So 73 guys, thank you very much for joining today, and we will talk at you guys in the premiere chat tomorrow. And I'll be on FT8 for probably most of the day.